Hi friends, welcome to a new day, with a new video. Today, I am going to make a detailed video of China for you again, but before starting the video I request all of you to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so that all the new videos come to you on time friends. China has progressed with its speed and excellence. You are your own example today. Everyone knows that China has been moving very fast in the world since the last 10 to 15 years at this time. The biggest exporter of the world is also this country, and it is also thought that if this pace remains the same, then very soon China will be the superpower of the world. China has defeated America in terms of economy. Now it is China's turn to rule. China is not only famous for its cheap things in the world, there are many things that a common man does not know about, but if you think about it, then no matter how small it is, China's name is so big that it proves. Then subscribe to this channel quickly, and don't forget to press the bell button with you so that you don't miss any video filled with information. The complete name of China is the People's Republic of China and Taiwan, which the world knows by the name of Taiwan. Its name is Republic of China after Russia and Canada, with a range of 961 km. China is currently the third largest country in the world in terms of its range, if Taiwan and China, which India has control over, also includes this range in China's range. If China becomes the third largest country in the world, then it will also become the second largest country in the world at this time. India's population is 1.35 billion, while China is still the world's largest country with a population of 1.40 billion with an economy of $29.4 trillion. China is currently the world's largest economic power at this time. The total income of the citizens of this country has crossed $20,666. The country domain name of this country is .cn, while the calling code of this country is +86. It is said that Chinese culture is very ancient according to historians. It started in 1600 BC in ancient China. The clothes of the soldiers were made of paper. It is said that the word of China has been taken from the ancient Qin royal family. The first emperor of this family was Qin Shi Huang, who was appointed as the leader of the Qin royal family from 260 BC to 210 BC. China was the first country to send someone against the Chinese. The amount of China and the United States of America is almost equal, but there is a big difference in the population of both countries. China's population is almost 4 times that of the American. China is the first country to destroy the air by mixing poisonous substances in the air. If you ever go on a tour of China, you will know the truth by breathing in the environment there that people there often wear masks and leave the houses. One day in Beijing, the capital of China, breathing is equal to a pack of cigarettes. Because of this, clean air is sold in the form of gas bottles. In China, the price of a bottle of air is about 5 yuan. China, cockroaches, dogs, cats, snakes and many other insects are eaten. People in China make dog meat festivals every year, but in this dog meat festival, these dogs and cats are not eaten by all non-Muslim Chinese. Rather, there is a special class of Chinese people who use these animals as food. Otherwise, most Chinese people are fond of eating vegetables. China, 10 out of 100,000 people commit suicide every year. If we look at this ratio with the total population of China, the number of people committing suicide in a year is 140,000, and the majority of the people who commit suicide are women. This is why you get the job of removing the corpses of people who commit suicide in China. Because of the increasing population in China, the government had declared it a crime to give birth to more than one child. A few years ago, the government changed this condition from 1 child to 2 children due to the negative reaction of the public. Now the situation of people in China is that they are making the name of 2 children at a government level, and the rest of the children are not registered at the government level. In the coming time, a very big problem is going to arise for all of them friends. Despite being a developing country in the world, there are still about 30 million people in China who do not have their own house. These people are living their lives in huts and caves. The situation of poverty in China is that there is about one single population who can earn $1 to $2 a day with great difficulty due to poverty. Chinese government. China's current population is about 1.4 billion. This is why a new child is born every 10 seconds in eastern China friends. There is also a secret in the secrets of China's progress that Chinese people select their Chinese language for the education. This is why it is cheaper to get a good education in China than in the European countries. The second advantage of the local language is that whatever a person reads, he goes to the depth of this if the local language becomes our national language, then it will not be difficult to create an engineer or a doctor friends. The panda has the pride of being a national animal of China. The kung is called the national bird of China. The leafy is called the national tree of this country. The cherry flower has the pride of being the national flower of this country. China has not given any game the status of its national game yet, but football, badminton, bandy, baseball, basketball, weightlifting, ice hockey, cricket, rugby, and motor sports. There are dozens of such games that are played and seen with great interest. In this country, friends, the punishment for theft in China is death in China. A thief is shot in the head, whose compensation is also collected from his family until the URSA does not compensate for the bullet that kills the body. They are not allowed to take the body until that time. China has been divided into 34 parts in terms of administration. China has a total of 22 provinces. China's currency is not only used in China, but also in North Korea, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Nepal, China, and the border areas of Vietnam. It is also used well in countries like Zimbabwe, whereas it is used a lot in China's rural areas, Macau and Hong Kong. Friends, China's borders are currently more than 22,000 kilometers wide. China's borders are currently available from about 14 countries in the world. China and Russia are two countries in the world whose borders touch each other the most. In other countries in the world, these two countries share their borders with 14 countries in the world, from the Sahara Gobi to the Sahara Takla House, from the Himalayas to Karakoram, from Pamir to Tian Shan. This country is connected to each other in mountainous areas. Friends, about 50,000 rivers used to flow in China 20 years ago, but today there are 28,000 rivers that have dried up. China is a country that builds dams more than any other country in the world. The total number of dams built in this country is more than 87,000. This country generates most of its electricity from water. The total number of lakes in this country is about 24,800. There is a jungle habitat on an 18% part of China's total area, which is also the habitat of thousands of animals and birds. More than 50,000 multinational companies are working in China right now. More than 35,000 multinational companies are working in Shanghai, China right now, which will be more than any other city in the world. China has a 5% unemployment rate. China is not free of media. Media is not allowed to talk against the government and institutions. This is why China's progress is also one of the reasons when the people of the outside world see peace in a country, then foreign business personalities prefer to do business there. When a country is known as a terrorist, a visa to China is granted in the form of a group. For a solo traveler, a visa to China is not granted at all. Friends, what is China ahead of the world in terms of? All these things will be with you, but in the next video about China. If you liked today's video, then share this video with your dear friends by sharing your likes on WhatsApp and Facebook. Don't forget to like this video for my courage. Which country should I make the next video on? Please let me know by commenting. See you very soon with a new country video. Thanks for watching.